Thank you, sir.
Devansh, you would like to be interviewed in Hindi or English?
Sir, English.
English?
Yes.
Okay. So, first of all, tell us the meaning of your name.
Sir, Devansh is eternal part of God. देवताओं का अंश देवांश. What I recall, yes.
And you are from Lakhimpur, from Palia Kala.
Yes, sir.
Palia is, if I am not wrong, a border area?
Yes, sir.
Bordering with Nepal?
Yes, sir.
And there is a customs checkpost as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Was there some disturbances when India-Nepal relations were quite bad?
So not
few
that
years back?
Not that I know of, sir.
All this time, okay. Okay. Lakhimpur, what is the etymology of Lakhimpur?
Sir,
Why is it called Lakhimpur Kheri?
Sir, in ancient time, what I read was Sri Lakshman visited once in Lakhimpur, and in earlier area.
So
earlier,
from Lakshmanpur you came.
Yes, sir.
Kheri?
So Khiri, I don't know, sir, what how Khiri.
Because there are many trees of Khair.
Yes, sir.
It is.
No,
Maybe. By the way, Lakhimpur Kheri is in today's date area-wise the biggest district of UP.
Yes, sir.
Which is the biggest district of India?
Sir, no, sir. Sorry, sir.
Kutch.
Sir.
Followed
Kutch.
by Jaisalmer.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Devansh. Now, your father is originally from Aligarh.
Yes, sir.
What is ODOP of Aligarh? You know ODOP?
Yes, sir.
What is ODOP?
Sir, one district, one product policy.
Okay, and Sambhal?
Sambhal is my mother home district.
No. What is famous there?
So Sambhal, I don't know about ODOP, but Sambhal was famous in the Mughal period. Sikandar Lodi was the.
No, never mind. I didn't ask that.
Yes, sir.
I asked ODOP. Let me tell you what is the ODOP there. But anyway, just go through. There is a list on available about ODOP. So just go through
So
that.
I read.
Aligarh locks are famous.
Yeah, locks are famous. Yes, sir. It is.
Now, you have done your graduation with Geography and Psychology from National Postgraduate College. Where is National Postgraduate College located?
Sir, in Lucknow.
Lakhimpur?
Lucknow.
Lucknow where?
In Lucknow, Hazratganj.
Hazratganj.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you have done masters from there?
Yes, sir.
In psychology.
Yes, sir.
Tell me one thing. But did you live in hostel?
Yes, sir. In PG.
Okay. In university hostels, especially engineering and medical colleges, but other hostels also,
Yes,
there is, or perhaps still, there was, or perhaps still is, the problem of ragging by seniors.
Yes, sir.
You have been a student of psychology. What goes in the mind of raggers? Why is ragging done?
Sir, as far as I can recall, so ragging, I think they follow ideology of authority. They think that we are seniors, so we have some authority over our juniors. So
they want to display their authority.
Yes, sir.
That we are senior and we can do whatever and you have to do our bidding.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, your hobbies. You have taken part in inter-school cricket and volleyball. Are you still playing both games?
No, sir, not.
You have left.
Yes.
Tell me one thing. Beyond sports or
Yes, sir.
outside sports, what do the terms cricket, wicket and bat mean? Have you heard about these terms outside cricket?
Yes, sir. Not much, but sometimes in village areas we.
What is cricket outside the game, outside the sports?
I'm not aware of.
Isn't it an insect?
So cricket is an insect. Yeah.
Bat?
Bat is also
An animal?
night.
A
Yeah.
flying
bird. Bird.
What is so special about bat? Which makes it different from other birds?
So it goes in night.
Pardon?
Night.
That is owl also?
But it hides under the tree most of the time in buildings or.
Owl also does it.
But
How is bat different from other birds?
Any other
It is
bird.
taught to a child of a first and second class. Bat. It is a
Bat is mammal.
it's a mammal. Yeah, sorry, I
Like-
was not getting there.
Like animals
Yes,
or like human being. It's mammal.
yes.
Right. And wicket?
Wicket.
It's a small rear exit gate of any building or any house. That is called wicket. Anyway, volleyball. Do you remember the dimension of volleyball court?
No, sir, no.
Area or height of it? When is your interview?
So 14th. 14th of June.
So just when you go back,
Yes,
just
sir.
find it out.
Yes, sir.
Because these things might be asked. Since you have been playing cricket, you have been playing.
Yes, sir.
And in cricket, what position you played? Batsman, bowler?
Sir, everything.
All-rounder?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now you have left your post as counsellor.
No, sir, I have not left. I'm still working.
You are still working.
Yes, sir. But it was a contractual based job.
Okay.
So it was auto renewed on 1st April.
Okay. Okay. But you have not joined after that.
No, I've joined.
You have
I'm
joined.
currently working.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Right. Now, one last thing from my side. Today, Prime Minister Modi is swearing in.
Yes.
All the neighboring countries were invited,
Yes, sir.
but one country was not invited, which was?
Sir, I think I'm not that much aware, but I think Afghanistan is not invited.
Afghanistan is not our direct neighbor, immediate neighbor.
So Pakistan is not. Pakistan is
And
not.
why?
Was the relations are not good with Pakistan at current situation?
No, Pakistan was not invited because Pakistan didn't even congratulate
Yes.
the new Prime Minister, Modi. Whereas it's a all-weather friend. China congratulated Modi,
Yes.
but Pakistan did. So if you don't have even the courtesy to congratulate a newly elected Prime Minister, why should we invite you? Right? Okay, that's enough for me.
okay. Devansh, as I see from your DAF, you completed your PG in 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
You appeared for NDA in 2014,
Yes,
while you
ma'am.
were in 12th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then straight away for CDS in 2019.
Yes, ma'am.
Other than these, have you ever appeared in any competitive exam?
Yes, ma'am. State level examination, UPSI exam, and other VDO exam, Village Development Officer.
They are not mentioned here.
No,
Any specific reason?
no, ma'am, I thought the state level examinations are there. Others are central examinations, so
Okay.
conducted by UPSC. So I mentioned that only.
Okay, so the ones you appeared for state level exams and all, you couldn't get through those?
No, ma'am.
Till which position did you reach? Do they also happen as prelims, mains, and interview?
No, ma'am. In UPSI and video exam, there is no pre and.
It is only written?
Yes, ma'am. 1 day exam.
Okay,
Yes.
so you could not get through those.
Yes, ma'am.
You only attempted once for ND and once for CDS.
Yes, ma'am.
Thereafter, did you leave your passion, or was it never a choice? It was just with age you felt like filling up the forms.
And with age, I thought but it was sort of a pressure from family as on
To
it
appear or not to appear?
to appear, ma'am.
In ND and
Yeah,
CDS, your
yes,
family wanted you to go.
yes, ma'am.
Then what happened?
Ma'am, I was more interested in arts from the beginning. I was about to take commerce, but my family forced me to take science in 11th, 12th. So that was also the reason. Then,
So you disobeyed them. You showed them now authority is with you, and you would not follow their path.
no, ma'am, I think as I grown up, so
You're so basically you never had an inclination towards this field.
yes, ma'am.
है ना?
Yes,
Rather more of administrative jobs you were looking
yes,
for.
ma'am.
Okay. You have been working as counselor. What is your job profile? What do you do?
Ma'am, I am a telemanas counselor. Telemanas was a service originated in October 2022 by Ministry of Health and Family Welfare and a joint venture of NIMHANS. So it was seen in 2019 and 20 pandemic, COVID pandemic, that mental health cases were increased. So they had the research and they introduced a toll-free number for that particular time. So they received a number of calls, more than 6 lakh calls in 1 year. So they thought that it would be good if we provide a toll-free service all over the India, if we generate a toll-free number. So they introduced a toll-free number, 14416, and they made telemanas cells in 51 states of India, and there are 23 mentoring institutes and 5 regional centers. This is this total.
So how do you help people in these?
Ma'am,
They give you calls?
yes, we get calls from them. We are at a tier 1. We are counselors, and tier 2 is a mental health professional where we have clinical psychologists, psychiatrists.
Excuse me, Devansh, you can move your hands a little bit if you want. Instead of trying to keep them fixed. If you want, you can normally, if you do, then you can move your hands. No problem.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Yes, please go ahead.
So we take calls, and we according to the situation, if we get the seriousness of
Caller.
yeah, so we transfer that call to mental health professional. But if it is a basic level of counseling, there is normal stress, anxiety, and depression cases, so we handle it at our own.
So it works anonymously. You
Yes,
don't
ma'am.
disclose the identity.
No, ma'am. It is totally confidential. Identity is not revealed with anyone, and the call is not heard by any other.
So does that person who gives you a call, they themselves introduce themselves, or is it like they would only tell you about the issues, or not
No,
even their name?
we take the demographic details of them. If they are willing to give,
Okay.
then we.
So they are okay.
Yeah.
It is up to their own choice how much do they want to disclose or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. So this is still working since it was quite at a rise during pandemic.
Yes,
now
ma'am.
things have resorted back to normal. How much is the how much is the call
Ma'am,
calls as on date?
Ma'am, there are 4 centers in Uttar Pradesh. One is in Agra. I am in Agra, working in Agra, Mental Institute Agra.
Okay, mental institute,
yeah.
Agra.
Cells are situated at mental hospitals only. But one is in Banaras, one is in Gorakhpur, and one is in Bareilly, Mental Institute Bareilly. So on an average, we get 100 to 120 calls per day in a 24 hours. Yes.
So what is a generic age group of people giving you calls? Is it adolescents? Are they youngsters?
Ma'am, there are all age groups are there, but mostly youth are
Affected.
youth are affected. As awareness campaigns are there, when awareness campaigns are held in schools, so we get calls from adolescents and teens also.
Okay. So since now you know that youths is the majority which is getting affected
Yes,
due to
ma'am.
probably because of unemployment,
Yes, ma'am.
relationship issues and whatnot
Yes.
as on date, pressure,
Yes,
peer
ma'am.
pressure, pressure due to studies and all. The problem is known to us. Counseling is just a time bound solution to this particular reason. You would heal them with words for a while. What other initiatives has government taken up to curb these?
Ma'am, other than counseling, they have linked it with e-Sanjeevani. E-Sanjeevani is online consultation. If the case is means severe, so it connects to the psychiatrist. And other initiatives are that clinical psychologists are appointed in majority of hospitals, and I think face-to-face counseling is also important. So counselors are also are a part of school settings and institutes.
Okay. So, Devansh, since you are presently residing in Agra itself,
Yes, ma'am.
wherein?
Ma'am, in institute itself.
In
Yeah, mental institutes. Yeah.
So, do they provide you accommodation or how does this work?
No, they provide, but they take HRA.
Acha, okay,
Yes.
okay, that ways. Okay, since we spoke about Agra, there is a Air Force installation there.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kheria Airport is there. Yeah.
Is there any known identity of that place or something which is different than other Air Force bases, in particular to Agra?
Sorry, I'm not aware of that. I'll check.
It is Asia's biggest Air Force station.
So
As per land area coverage, it
Yes,
is the biggest Air Force station in Asia.
I was not aware.
Do you know the assets which are there, the types of aircraft Agra has?
No, ma'am.
You haven't seen them flying?
Yes, I've seen
They
them.
just go
Yeah.
by over the mental
Oh,
institute.
yes, ma'am. All the time of.
Have you seen any different kind of aircraft than regulars?
Yes, ma'am. They are small. I think the
No, they aren't small. They are the huge.
no small than the domestic airplanes. I think time gap of 1 hour they fly.
Nothing like that. Okay. There is this particular aircraft which is known as AWACS, Airborne Warning and Control System.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. It is positioned in Agra only. Throughout the Air Force, Agra is the only station which has AWACS. During our RD parades also it is flown during the fly past and all. And it's quite close to your location as well.
Yes.
Switching over to EPFO, who is the CPF commissioner?
Ma'am, it's Neelam S. Rao.
Mrs. Srimati
Mrs.
Neelam Shami Rao. Good. And how many zonal offices are there?
Ma'am, 130 zonal.
Zonal.
Ma'am, zonal offices, 21 zones are there.
Exactly.
Yes.
And 138 are regional,
Regional
offices.
offices. Yes.
Okay. Is there any organized sector which is kept out of EPFO?
No, I'm not aware. Organized sector.
Exempted from EPFO?
Ma'am, I think banking sector is exempted.
You need to go through this. You're going for EPFO, so you need to know the ifs and buts regarding
Yes, ma'am.
this particular role. What are the major types of provident fund?
Ma'am, EPF, Employees Provident Fund, PPF is there, Public Provident Fund, and as far as I can recall, I remember these two only.
There is something called GPF.
GPF is there, but GPF is a part of PPF. I think when voluntarily, if
That is VPF, Voluntary Provident Fund. Okay. My main aim here is that you should be well versed about the
Organization.
things exactly which are under EPF. Oh, okay. Do you know what would be your job profile once you become an EPFC?
Yes, ma'am.
What will it
Ma'am,
encompass?
It is a diverse platform of multiple tasks are done by APFC. It plays a role of inspector also. Sometimes quasi judicial functions are also played when the legal officer is not present, and some issues with HR also, grievance settlement are also looked after, and he perform as a vigilance officer and recovery officer as per I read.
Okay.
Yes.
What are the 4 labor codes?
Ma'am, labor codes are codes on wages 2019, uh, social security codes 2022, 2020, uh, occupational safety, health and working conditions code, and industrial relation code 2020.
Okay. And since you had an inclination, you never had it, but your parents wanted you to join CDS, NDA, whatsoever. Do you know the name of all 3 service chiefs present? Army, Air Force, Navy.
No.
Who's the defense minister? Who was?
Rajnath Singh was
Chaliye.
defense minister.
Thank you, sir.
So, Devansh, you have done masters in psychology.
Yes, sir.
What is psychology all about?
So psychology is study of human behavior and mental processes. We study human behavior and we try to understand and find the reason causes behind it.
Behind what?
Behind how we are behaving
Behave.
like
Okay.
we behave.
So, what is this classification of conscious mind, unconscious mind, subconscious mind, supraconscious mind? What are these minds?
Sir, it was coined by Sigmund Freud. Unconscious are deeply hidden desires which we are not aware of, which are, it works as an iceberg, and subconscious is like when we are sleeping, we are half present, we are aware of half of the things, and conscious is like present scenario, what we are facing right now in the present.
So, in which state of mind imagination plays the maximum role?
So imagination plays role in I think subconscious most of the time.
Yeah, I think means you should be definitive about it. You are a master.
Yes, sir. I'm quietly sure about that. Subconscious plays a role in imagination.
So, what is the human effort? Is it to convert unconscious into conscious, or subconscious into conscious, or what?
Sir, human plays a role of both. Unconscious pushes a person to be conscious, and subconscious also plays an important role in being conscious. But unconscious are hidden desires, so it is the major part which is played.
Unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. Now coming to EPFO, what preparation have you made to get selected?
So I have read about the 3 schemes it
Okay.
works under.
Next, what else?
Sir, 4 codes it follows, labor laws and profile of APFC. These are the things
These are the, okay. What are the other documents that EPFO brings out regularly?
Sir,
Are there some documents which are statutorily brought out by EPFO every year?
Sir, the Provident Fund is, I'm not right.
Okay. Have you come across annual reports of EPFO?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through them, opened it?
Yes, sir. I've read of 2022 and 2023.
What does it contain?
So total annual budget of EPFO, and how it is invested in the funds, debt funds and equity funds.
What is
That
the ratio of debt to equity funds?
Sir, it is in equity funds, it is 9.71%, and rest is, I think, it invested in debt funds.
So why 80, how much? 91% is put into the debt fund.
Yes, sir.
So why this disproportionate allocation?
So because debt funds are secure and it gives a reasonable fixed amount of interest, and equity funds are mostly market based, so it fluctuates time to time. So that is the reason EPFO invested like that.
Okay, very good. So now I would suggest that you please go through the annual reports again,
Yes, sir.
particularly the message of your chairperson.
Yes.
And don't go through only for 1 year, go through for last 2-3 years.
Yes.
You will get a glimpse of the mind of EPF and the future directions and current challenges being faced by it. Thank you.
Okay, can you wait outside for 2 minutes?
Yes,
We'll
sir.
call you back for feedback.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.